Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 Doctor Who DVD review. Now, this is actually unexpected because I usually do DVD reviews on Wednesdays. Now, I was originally planning to do this review on Wednesday, but you know what? I thought I was bored. No Doctor Who this Saturday night, which I'm recording it on, by the way. So why not give my viewers an extra special treat, which is a review, an extra special review of the Doctor Who Series 7 Part 2 DVD box set. Now, you may remember in November, well actually no, not November, in January, New Year's Day this year actually, January the 1st, I reviewed the Doctor Who Series 7 Part 1 DVD box set as well. The limited edition variant, so if you want to check that out, links in the description below. It was my first ever, sorry, just had to call myself go there, anyway. It was my first ever Doctor Who DVD review, so yeah, be sure to check that out. But anyway, now before we actually get recording here, well actually before we get into this, I'm actually going to do a bit of a comparison between the two because, well, you may not think it, but there are actually a few differences. Like, for example, first, let's take a look. As you can see on the Series 7 Part 1 box set, everything's all embossed. Like the logo's embossed, the Weeping Angel is embossed, and it's all cool. And it's also got a mirror reflection because it is a limited edition. Here, no, it's all just, it's not embossed, it's all varnished. So, yeah. Sorry, just gonna have to move this camera back a little bit. Anyway, yeah. Oh, let's close my blind now. Can't allow too much sunlight to get in. Anyway. So yeah, there they are together. So, as you can see, obviously noticeable difference is that Part 1 is actually rated 12, whereas Part 2 is actually rated PG. And, but yeah. But, fortunately, they're both very similar spines, so if you want to, join together, don't not look, odd. Aside from the 12 and PG sign differences. But, yeah. So, if you want to stand them together, there they are. They don't look, odd. They look alright together. They actually look really good together. As you can see on the back, they look very similar. Again, just different backgrounds and everything. And the other side is exactly the same. Bottom's the same, and tops are the same. So, if you want to stand them together like this, you can. Like that on your shelf, you can. They won't look odd. They actually look really nice together, so yeah, but anyway, let's get rid of Series 7 Part 1 for now, and let's get into the Doctor Who Series 7 Part 2 box set. So, the comparison's over, so yeah, so just gonna get into the Part 2 box set itself. So as you can see on the front, we have the Doctor and Clara up there. This is actually a this was actually the first promo image for the series for the Bells of St. John. Got the BBC logo up there, Doctor Who logo, Series 7 Part 2, Episodes 6 to 13, and the 2012 Christmas special, PG, and it's a 3-disc set. But anyway, as I was saying before, as you can see, this was actually used as the first promo image of the series. It was a promo image for the Bells of St. John. As you can see, because the Doctor and Clara are on a bike there. And that's obviously the bike they're riding, bells, so yeah. Spine is just Series 7 Part 2, Doctor Who, PG, all that stuff, blah blah blah. The back, you've got starring Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman, and for the description you've got this. The Doctor kicks off his new run of adventures by searching for his companion, Clara, an impossible girl who's already lost twice. Together they find themselves battling monsters on distant alien planets, trapped in a Russian submarine with a deadly passenger, chasing terrifying ghosts, delving into the heart of the TARDIS, facing the Crimson Horror in Victorian Yorkshire, and coming face to face with an army of upgraded Cybermen. The action grows as the Doctor's oldest secret threatens to be revealed. So, you've got your 2 DVD covers here. As you can see, you'll be able to see a clearer image of them once we get them out. So, case 1, well actually disc 1, includes the 2012 Christmas special, The Snowmen, episode 6, The Bells of St. John, and episode 7, The Rings of Akhaten. Sorry you can't read that very well, but yeah. And the bonus features include Clara's White Christmas, which is a behind-the-scenes look at the Snowmen. Vastra Investigates, which is a prequel to the Snowmen. The Children Need Special, The Great Detective, which is another prequel to the Snowmen. And The Bells of St. John, a prequel, which is obviously a prequel to The Bells of St. John. Discs 2 and 3 here include Episode 8, Cold War, Episode 9, Hyde, Episode 10, Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, Episode 11, The Crimson Horror, Episode 12, Nightmare in Silver, and Episode 13, The Name of the Doctor. And the bonus features are Clarence and the Whisper Men, which is a prequel to The Name of the Doctor and the Companions. Although, I'll admit, I am a bit surprised, though, that She Said, He Said isn't on here, which was the original prequel to The Name of the Doctor. But, oh well, yeah, we can get online, but still a shame that it isn't on here, really, because while Clarence and the Whisper Men is a nice addition, the Snowmen prequels, both of them, The Great Detective and Vastra Investigates and the Bells of St. John prequel, are all released online. So, and they made it to the DVD release, so why couldn't you put She Said, He Said on here as well? Eh? Well, The Companions is a 45-minute documentary, so I could have probably put it on it. But they could have put it onto disc 2. Well, then again, that wouldn't have made sense. But they could have put The Companions onto disc 2, actually, and saved Clarence and the Whisper Men and She Said, He Said for disc 3. Whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it's written by Stephen Moffat, Neil Cross, Mark Gatiss, Stephen Thompson, Neil Gaiman, sorry. Directed by Saul Metstein, Colin McCarthy, Farron Blackburn, Douglas McKinnon, Jamie Payne, Matt King, Stephen Wolfenden. Produced by Dennis Paul, episodes 6, 7, 12 and 13. Series produced by Marcus Wilson. Executive producers are Stephen Moffat and Caroline Skinner. So this actually includes an ultraviolet copy, which, believe it or not, I actually got rid of. I never bothered with it this time. But yeah, anyway, like part 1, it's got that, environment thing there. PG, barcode there, all the dull copyright information and everything. Running time is approximately 412 minutes. Yeah, approximately. So, there. But, yeah. So, there we are. So, overall, a very nice outer cover. Shame it isn't embossed like part 1, but you know what? It's a normal edition, so what do you expect? Pretty good outer cover. Really like the promo image with the Bells of St. John. But anyway, let's dig in here. The bottom's it. Just that, by the way. The top is the Doctor Who logo. Right, so, how do you get the DVDs out, you may be asking? Well, if we can get the camera into focus here, and push the box set back there. Like Series 7 Part 1, all you do, like so, is take the top off, well actually open it up, and the DVDs come inside, take them out like so. And there they are. Sorry, just put that back, sort out the box set a bit first, close it up. And there we are. I think we need to push disc 1 back a bit. Yeah, so, there's everything. So, first of all, we're going to take a look at the first case we have, which is this one. So, as you can see on the front, it's the movie poster for the Snowmen. And first of all, I'd just like to bring back the Part 1 box set. Yeah. Here we are. So, I just want to compare this to one of the Part 1 cases. Let's see, we're going to compare Series 7 Part 2A to Series 7 Part 1B. So, yeah. As you can see, it's got the same sort of layout, so, you know, if you want to put them together in, like, volumes, they go really well together, so, you know, they don't look, you know, odd. So, yeah, they've got a very similar sort of layout. Sorry, I'm just going to have to move these out of the way for a second. Sorry, I know this is probably the most disorganised video ever, but I don't care. But yeah, so like you can see the backs, the back of the boxes will have the same kind of layout, and they look very well together on the shelf, and they've got the same kind of layout. So we're just gonna put Part 1 aside, and we're gonna. Sorry, I messed this up. We're gonna put Part 2 back as it was. There we go. This is a fail. Probably the worst review I've done so far. Anyway, right. So, gonna move back. But yes, anyway, so as you can see, the cover for disc 1 is the case 1 actually is the movie poster for the Snowmen. As you can see, we've got the BBC logo up here, BBC Doctor Who DW down here, the Doctor Who logo. And the episodes included in this are the Snowman, the Bells of St. John, the Rings of Akhaten. On the spine, we've got image of the Doctor from the Snowman, the Doctor Who logo again, Series 7 Part 2A, BBC. Back, we've got image from the Snowman, the Bells of St. John, and the Rings of Akhaten, starring Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman. So, Disc 1 includes The Snowmen. Christmas Eve, 1892, a chilling menace threatens humankind, but with the Doctor in mourning, it takes old friends and an unorthodox young governess to get him fighting to save the world again. The Bells of St. John. The Doctor's search for Clara Oswald brings him to modern-day London, where Wi-Fi is everywhere. Humanity lives in a Wi-Fi soup. But something dangerous is lurking in the signals, picking off minds and imprisoning them. As Clara becomes the target of this insidious menace, the Doctor races to save her and the world from an ancient enemy. The Rings of Akhaten. Clara wants to see something awesome, so the Doctor whisks her off to the inhabited Rings of Akhaten, of the planet Akhaten, where the Festival of Offerings is in full swing. Clara meets the young Queen of Years as the pilgrims and natives ready for the ceremony, but something is stirring in the pyramid and a sacrifice will be demanded. Bonus features are Clara's White Christmas, Faster Investigates, The True and Indeed Special, The Great Detective, and The Bells of St. John, a prequel. Running time is approximately 148 minutes, as it says there. All the other dull information we don't care about. Something we do care about, though, it's written by Stephen Moffat and Neil Cross, directed by Saul Stein, Colin McCarthy and Farron Blackburn, produced by Dennis Paul, episodes 6 and 7, series produced by Marcus Wilson, executive producers are Stephen Moffat and Caroline Skinner. So, inside here, originally you would have an ultraviolet thing there, but I got rid of it. We've got the disc right here, which is the same as the front cover. It's the movie poster for the Snowmen. And we've got an image of the Doctor here from the Snowmen again. Crap. Anyway, But yeah, pretty much the whole case, with the exception of the images on some of the images on the back, is made up of the Snowmen. So this should have just been the Snowmen. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So yeah. So then my opinions on the episodes. Right. So the Snowmen. This was a pretty good Christmas special. You know, it was watchable. It wasn't anything fantastic. It wasn't terrible though. It was pretty mediocre. I have first impression videos on all these episodes, so if you want to see them, just check my channel. I'll post links to them in the description. But yeah, actually, you know what? I will post links to them in the description. But anyway, the Snowmen I thought was pretty good. You know, I mean, when I first watched it, I loved it. So you can tell if you watch my first impressions video, you can tell my opinion on this has changed. I just think it's pretty good. You know, it's not spectacular. It's not abysmal. It's just alright. The Bells St. John, this kind of sucked, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't awful. It was really mediocre. Kind of like the Snowman. The Snowman, I think, was a bit better. But the Bells of St. John, this was boring, to be honest. I mean, it had some good moments, like the plane scene was awesome, but the majority of the episode just dragged. The Rings of Akhaten, pretty good, pretty underrated. Voted the worst of Series 7, definitely doesn't deserve that. Asylum of the Daleks deserves that, but you know what? I digress. Rings of Akhaten was pretty good. Not the best, not the worst. Neil Cross is a pretty good writer. So that is Series 7 Part 2A. Now for Series 7 Part 2B, which has 2 discs in. So for case number 2, we have the movie poster for Cold War. BBC, Doctor Who logo again. Includes Cold War, Hyde, Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, The Crimson Horror, Nightmare in Silver, and The Name of the Doctor. Spine, again, we have the Doctor, I think, from The Crimson Horror there. But yeah, Doctor Who, DW, Series 7 Part 2B. Starring Matt Smith and Jen Louise Coleman again. Let's see, images here are from Cold War, Nightmare in Silver, and The Name of the Doctor. So, Disc 2 includes Cold War. On a Russian submarine in 1983, a frozen alien warrior is waking up just as the TARDIS materializes. Hyde. Something terrifying is hiding in Caliburn House, and the Doctor finds himself a part of the ghost hunt. Journey to the centre of the TARDIS. The TARDIS has crashed. Clara is lost inside, and the Doctor has 30 minutes before his ship explodes. The Crimson Horror. So that's Disc 2. Disc 3, The Crimson Horror. Something ghastly is afoot in Victorian Yorkshire as bodies are found with their skin a waxy glowing red. Nightmare in Silver. The Hedwig's World of Wonders. The perfect theme park day out. And ground zero for a deadly silver resurrection. The Name of the Doctor. The Doctor has a secret he will take to his grave. And it is discovered. Special features on here are Clarence and the Whispermen and the Companions. Running time is approximately 264 minutes. It's written by Mark Gatiss, Neil Cross, Stephen Thompson, Neil Gaiman and Stephen Moffat. Directed by Douglas McKinnon, Jamie Payne, Matt King, Saul Metzstein and Stephen Wolfenden. Produced by Dennis Paul, episodes 12 and 13. Series produced by Marcus Wolfson. Executive producers Stephen Moffat and Caroline Skinner. Blah blah blah. Alright, inside here, like I said before, you get 2 discs. And here is Disc 2, which includes Cold War, Hyde and Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. And Disc 3, which includes The Crimson Horror, Nightmare in Silver and The Name of the Doctor. And the image there is Doctor from Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. So we're going to put discs back. Hello! Okay, sorry, that was a fail. I didn't mean to knock the camera over there. Anyway, so... let's see what I thought of the episodes. Sorry, I forgot to show the information on the episodes. I read it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, Cold War! This is my favourite out of all of Series 7. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Very good episode. You know, a lot of people didn't like it because I thought it was boring, but I thought it was creepy. I loved it. But, anyway, so, Hyde. Hyde. This was pretty good. You know, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too good. It wasn't as good as the Rings of Akhaten, I thought. It was good nonetheless, but not as good as the Rings of Akhaten. I thought, you know, a lot of people think this is better than the Rings of Akhaten, but I don't think it is. It wasn't boring, but I didn't like the ending. That's it, I didn't like the ending. That's the only part that I hated. But anyway. Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. I hated this one. The worst of Series 7 Part 2. Well, I say the worst of Series 7 Part 2 because the worst of all Series 7 is Asylum of the Daleks, but Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS comes close. It's a horrible, horrible episode. I hated it, but... anyway, the Crimson Horror. This kind of sucked. It was alright. Not too bad, not too good. Didn't like it, really. It was mediocre. It was mediocre. Nightmare in Silver... this was pretty damn good. I mean, wasn't as good as Neil Gaiman's previous script for Doctor Who, The Doctor's Wife, it was still pretty damn good. Could be better though. The Name of the Doctor, Stephen Moffat's best script since Good Man Goes to War. Very, very good finale. It was just brilliant. I loved it. But anyway, so that is my review of the Doctor Who Series 7 Part 2 DVD box set. If you liked this review, then feel free to request more reviews. Take a look at, if you want to take a look at my Doctor Who DVD or Doctor Who DVD collection, I'll link you to Part 1 in the description below. But yeah, so that is going to be it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. Doctor Who Fan 13 saying word out. And I shall see you next time for one of my requested reviews, The Dalek Invasion of Earth. So, see you next time.